Hi everyone, N.A.T here, and in this video I will share with you everything I've learned after creating more than 100 kick drums in Ableton Live. So, to start off, first thing is a general thing about sound design, which is that more often than not, sound design, I think it's more of a process of just trial and error. You're gonna wander around aimlessly a lot, and sure, I am still figuring this out myself. So maybe super professionals can nail a sound at the first try, but usually, I mean, it's okay for you to just wander around. Try stuff up. It's a lot of trial and error. That's what I find myself doing most of the times. So now, specifically about kick drums, let's first take a listen at the kick drums I created recently. Let me also hide my image for a second so you can also see the waveform here, and let's just take a listen. This is my favorite kick right now. The older we go, the worse the kicks get, in my opinion. Yeah, so here we have a lot of cool stuff. So, first thing that I can tell you is that the envelope is very important, and it's important to set it right, because if you set it wrong, meaning if you set the decay of the pitch envelope too slow, it will create this muddy effect, which is maybe fixable in some way. I still haven't found, but I find also by looking at the waveform of the reference track, the reference tracks I use, actually using the spectrogram here, I could kind of reference, um, you know, how these professional kicks, like you can literally see where the pitch starts to decay from which frequency, which usually it's around here, okay, um 200 hertz, something like this, okay. And you can also see kind of the how quickly it decays, okay. And if you make it decay too slowly, it will sound cool when you're in the sound design session. You might think it sounds cool, but then it will create that muddy effect on iPhone speakers. Also, when you hear it in the car or in your stereo, it will sound muddy. The lows will sound muddy. You won't be able to understand why. And the reason is that the pitch envelope, it's persisting too much in that 200 to 100 area. And let me demonstrate this right now. So let's just go ahead and use an operator on my drum rack here, and let's just draw four notes like this, and let's create the foundation of the kick drum, which is the body, the tail, So let's go to 50 hertz. It's fine as the base starting point, and then let's use the pitch envelope and let's put it all the way up like this. Or sometimes people like to play around with kind of a knee here. Okay. Hey, play back. Okay. Wait a second. All right. Okay, so you might think this is cool, right? You might think this sounds cool, but it's important to reference with a spectrogram, in my opinion, so you can see if the pitch envelope is too long. Okay. In this case, I don't know, maybe it's fine. But if we went Let me duplicate this so I don't mess the first attempt up. But if we go too fast, too slow, this is clearly too much. Like this. Let me actually maximize this for you. Okay, so this is extreme, okay? This is kind of cool, but also you can see that it starts maybe from too high, so let's go lower. And now it sounds completely plausible. But if you make it too long, like this, exactly like this, it might sound cool while you're making it, like, oh yeah, I like this decay. But then you listen through high iPhone speakers, and let me find an example actually. So just a beat I created where the kick sounds fine with that envelope fast, like this. Okay, and the song sounds like this. It sounds clean, but then here on this beat I used a kick which had a decay which was too long, like exactly like this. And on iPhone speakers, you will hear this kind of distorted. Can you hear it? It goes like ooh, ooh. And it sounds bad here, it makes this distorted sound, and in the stereo or in the car, it makes that very muddy effect in the lows, which you can't EQ out. That's what I find. So it's better to have your decay like this. Like this, you're guaranteed to have a kick that sounds cool, just like in my reference tracks, as you can see. See how short this decay is? And of course, you don't always have to follow the rules, you know, by heart. You can just experiment. But this is just a guideline. And the second thing I think and that was really cool about kicks that I discovered is that in order to make clicky transients, the way I found, which is the best, to create clicky transients is to just use FM synthesis. So with frequency modulation, we can create really cool transients, just like, you know, the Dirty Dutch, Swedish House Mafia era, those clean clicks. So let me show you. Let me just use an operator like this. Sustain down, attack to, I don't know, 20 milliseconds. No, sorry, decay I meant. I meant decay at 20 milliseconds, and you can already hear how cool that transient is sounding already. Very cool. Then you can also adjust the phase, and it will sound very different each time. Can you hear how knocky and clicky it sounds? That's how you do it, in my opinion, with frequency modulation. I was trying to find my limiter here, so we don't. All right, so we don't clip. Yeah, and let's also open up maybe I already have it here. Yeah, shipper blocks, an oscilloscope. Okay, so we created that clicky transient, and we can also use more operators and get different results. Let's try. Let's set this to 20 milliseconds as well. And as I said, it's all a trial and error process. So just sounds like some dead mouse kick. I deactivated pitch envelope for those operators, by the way. And yeah, so you get that really cool dense and clicky transient. Let's see how this looks. I think this is too much, honestly. But yeah, can you see how dense it is? And yeah, definitely too much. Yeah, then you just play around with it till you find the right. Um, this is where I get into the rabbit hole. I would get into the rabbit hole, and maybe using also some EQ to clean that transient up. Then, third thing I've learned is that sometimes, depending on what you need to do, but most of the times it really doesn't sound good until I put OTT on it. So let's just do this. Okay, now since every sound design session it's kind of its own thing for me, I can't guarantee now that I'm going to create good sounds right out of the bat like this. Depends from session to session. Okay. Let's go a little quieter here, so this can work better. Maybe. And also the kick, it's kind of short, so let's elongate those notes. Now it's very long, and I like to control it with just a volume envelope using maybe an utility, and I select it here, and I go in the MIDI and just use the envelopes here. I can just loop one note and use the gain here to control the envelope like this. Let's create a little bit of a smoothing there. Okay, let's take a look at how this looks in the resampling. I could actually quantize the recording to quarter notes, as you can see. So I record only one kick, but you kind of have to be ready to press it at the right time. And so it looks like this now. I just want to look at the transient. Okay, and then fourth thing I've learned is EQing really makes the sound. Yeah, it really can change it up a lot. You can give the sound more punch, or by accentuating the important frequencies. And usually with kicks, you do want to clean it up around here, because in this way you're making the transient more apparent, which lies in this area, and you make the tail more apparent, which lies in this area. I'm not liking how this kick sounds, to be honest. And the more you do it, the more you train your ear to kind of know where to place it, which is nice. Let's try to tweak that transient a little bit more. Maybe the phase. Now it sounds more cooler. Also, tweaking the phase of the main operator. Can change the sound a lot. Cool. So, and changing the envelope, of course. It's fine to go back and to adjust your settings. You lose punch if you go too low. Yeah, definitely not the best kick. Sometimes I like to use erosion, but I'm not sure here. Just at the beginning, maybe. I would, again, use the envelope in my MIDI. Maybe have it do this. Where's the amount? I want the amount to be displayed like this. Yeah, maybe just do kind of like this. Wait a second. Let's go. Let's do this. Okay, do this for example. Yeah, again, not the best kick, I can already tell. Then I like to resample it. Okay, here it is, my kick. And then to just export it like this. I use the waveform feature here to select the kick. And just let's maximize it. Definitely, again, definitely not the best kick. And also cutting here also. Maybe using a gentler slope preserves the punch better. Let's compare it now to the other kicks I made. It's been a while since I made a kick, honestly. So today is 12 September. Okay, kick. And let's export it as kick A. I exported it in claps, right? Let's put it back where it should be. In kicks. Oh, this kick is so cool. This one, I don't know, it's fine. Not the best. And let's try this now, this kick, with the claps I created in the last session. Let's save this and go to a new project. Drop this kick here. Create the 4 on the floor, classic 4 on the floor pattern. Let's play it. Let's maximize it just for you, so you can hear it at the right volume. Okay, and now let's use those claps I created in the last video. This one sounds interesting. Let's drop them together. And let's also reduce the volume of these claps. They're very loud. Wow. Let's reduce them even more. Great. And now let's offset them. Sounds cool. Let me use some side chaining as well. Let's just steal the sidechain from the synths group and put it here. And select. Oh, it's already routed. That's pretty cool, right? Too much, yeah, but I like it. I like it. And then let's actually just the laziest move ever, create a hi-hat very quickly, like this, like this. Let's transpose it up like this. Nice, 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 nice. All right, so those were the things I learned after creating out of kicks. So if you have any questions, let me know. Also, feel free to change things up, create your own method, which is the way you're going to create, in my opinion, cool stuff. All right, so thank you for watching and see you next time.